Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
A local mom investing in her child's future, teaching entrepreneurship using an ice cream truck. It was going sweetly until the truck disappeared. Mother and son had put in weeks of work to get the small business up and running.
Think of all the customers they'd have on a hot day like today, but now it's all on hold. Victor Williams live with the story. And Victor, this just happened within the past couple of days.
Yes, that's right. It actually just happened yesterday, but just imagine being a mom trying to teach your child the principles of owning a business just for someone to sabotage the whole thing.
I'm just really in shock. His response to it was like he was really sad and he wanted his ice cream truck back.
Alana Harris is understandably upset after someone decided to steal the ice cream truck she owns with her 4-year-old.
Ice cream gone, I want it back.
It is a small blow, well, kind of a big blow, because that is our first, baby, if you will say.
It took Alana and Jalan 2 long months of preparation to get the truck up and operating. All that hard work gone in the blink of an eye.
I had to change out some of the batteries because when we were sitting and doing everything is, battery operated.
The truck was stolen seemingly out of nowhere on Sunday, July 17th in the area of 7 Mile and Telegraph. With Alana being an entrepreneur with multiple businesses trying to serve her community, she says it's a shame someone had to put a hold on the progress.
Wanted to do something for him just so he can get that entrepreneurship learning mindset going early. I really think that it's more so of greed right now. I don't even think anyone is really realizing the fact that they're taking from someone that's trying to build.
And although the realization has been made that a loss will be taken, that's not stopping the two from growing even more.
We kind of don't have any hope that it'll be recovered in the same condition. I know we're going to probably have to do some type of renovations or remodel everything, especially being stolen and we selling food. We're just going to, start from scratch again.
And we know that a lot of people are going to want to help Alana out as well as Jalan. So if you guys are watching at home and you want to lend a helping hand, head on over to clickondetroit.com to see how to do so. Victor Williams, Local 4.
I bet a lot of people are going to want to help. We appreciate it. Thank you, Victor.
They came from police departments around the country and from across the border in Canada. They gathered at Greater Grace Temple in Detroit to salute and send off DPD officer Lauren Courts, who was shot and killed earlier this month while serving his city. He was just 40 years old, a husband, and a father of 2. Paula Tutman has been covering Officer Courts' funeral for us and joins us live now with more on today's memorial, which, Paula, at times was quite uplifting.
It was, but also very, very sad. I've been looking at this program, and it really gives you a snapshot of the man behind the badge. But I want to give you just a quick snapshot of the feeling of the day. I read this. It says, "To our second born, we never imagined you getting to the pearly gates before us. We will see you on the other side. Love, Mom and Dad." That sums up the mood of the day. Officer Courts was remembered for being that son who let his parents know when he was on his way to work and on his way home.
He didn't stop in to visit, he was on his way to work. But as he would go by, he would shine a light in their window to let them know he was thinking about them.
The wife and children of Officer Lauren Courts were mentioned often, and we got to meet the man behind the badge.
To our Batman, we will forever miss you. We are the lucky ones to have had you in our lives. You are our best friend and the best daddy and best husband anyone could ask for. We promise to make you proud. We love you, Daddy. You will forever be in our hearts.
There were loving remembrances of an older brother who lost a piece of himself when Officer Courts was taken from him.
Lauren was my best friend. I'm going to miss him dearly. I will not be the same anymore. Not now that he's gone.
From the bagpipes leading the procession from the church to the slow salute. The tradition of burying a police officer who falls in the line of duty is solemn. Its rituals are as hauntingly beautiful as they are sad. There's a show of force because there has to be.
Just think about it for a minute. Family members come out, they watch the procession, and they see love from across the country coming in their weakest moment to show that level of support.
The day is filled with tradition. The arms of law enforcement from across the nation and the nation's borders are wrapped around this family. Wife, Christine, children, Devin and Darian, parents, Larry and Lillian, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, friends.
We lost one of the city's sons and senselessly due to gun violence. But he is certainly a hero. The officers that work with him are heroes. And I could not be prouder of the men and women in this police department. I could not be prouder.
When the singing stops and the eulogies end, when the ocean of blue waves goodbye, in the end, a family sends their loved one home, and it is not lost on anyone. That home is no longer theirs.
Officer Quartz, you are clear to ascend to your final destination. Rest easy. Your family behind the badge will take it from here. God bless you.
And his parents say they'll see him on the other side. Officer Quartz has been interred at Woodlawn Cemetery. My partner Justin and I were trying to gauge how many departments were here. We couldn't count the vehicles, but we can say there were hundreds. They went easily 4 or 5 blocks, and they were 3 to 4 vehicles deep. Guys.
Yeah, the end of watch, always so difficult to hear. Paula, thank you so much. Well, it's always nice when the weather cooperates and allows people to come together like they did for that service today.
Yeah, plenty of sunshine out there, but we definitely are preparing ourselves for a heat wave. It is going to be a hot week, Andrew.
It certainly is, Jason and Karen, with temperatures already near 90 degrees in some parts of the area. It's at 90 degrees right on the nose over at City Airport. Upper 80s now. The temperature's gone up a couple of degrees over at Metro Airport and also in Pontiac, where it's now 88, 89 for our neighbors in Flint, 88 also for our neighbors in Lapeer. So it is hot all over. Temperature of 88 over at Metro Airport. Now, the humidity's been pretty good so far. Dew points have been in the 50s, so that's rather tolerable. So it feels like temperatures, or how hot it feels, heat index is basically the same as the temperature, if not a little bit lower. But tomorrow is a different story. Tomorrow we make it up to around 90, but notice the heat index rises above 90, gets close to around 95. And on Wednesday, it climbs even higher, with high temperatures back to around 90, but the heat index near 100. So do everything you can over the next couple of days to stay cool and healthy. Drink plenty of water. Of course, remember your sunblock. Drink plenty of water, wear light and loose fitting clothes, keep kids and pets away from empty vehicles. Any chance of rain showers? More on that in just a few moments. Now remember, you can track temperatures, heat indices, also the radar, including Storm Tracker 4 with the Local Forecasters app. It is fast, it is easy, it is free. The Local Forecasters app, go to your favorite app store and search WDIV.
Thank you so much, Andrew. I want to take a look at this long line. Drivers waited in line for hours at a gas station over in Oak Park, all for free gas. This was at the Shell station at 8 Mile and Coolidge, with each driver getting $40 worth of regular to fill up. The gas came courtesy of 29-year-old Adele Kimbrough and members of his organization, Prophetic World Group. Meantime, gas prices continue to drop. Here is where prices stand in Michigan today. AAA reporting the average price for a gallon of gas is now $4.62. Here in Metro Detroit, the average price is $4.65 a gallon. That's 22 cents less than this time last week. So there is some relief at the pump, but we're all wondering how long we can count on this to last. For some perspective, we turn to Local 4 business editor Rod Maloney. He is here to temper our expectations. Hey, Rod.
Yeah, it's the reality check, right? Okay, so here's the deal. You spent $100 or a C-note on a tank of gas about, what, a month ago, right? Well, now it's down to 80. That's some good savings. You're very happy with that. But I'm here to tell you, you shouldn't get too comfortable with it either. Slowly and quietly, pump prices fell, making Susan Siskins smile.
I have noticed.
Are you happy?
I am, because I don't have to fill up a lot, so I come when they're down a little.
AAA Michigan tells us exactly by how much. Today's average price across the state, $4.61, 18 cents less than last Monday, 56 cents since last June 18th, and yet more than $1.25 more than this time last year. Alexis Hunter says it's happening too slowly.
They're not down everywhere. Like it's still almost $5 here out in West Bloomfield, so it can still keep going down.
So what's going on here? Why are we getting any relief at all? Well, Tradition Energy analyst Gary Cunningham tells Local 4 the supply is actually getting a little better.
We've seen, sort of some U.S. production inch upwards. We've seen refinery runs, the maintenance that was going on, improve a little bit. Plus, we've just seen people sort of trim back a little bit.
But Alexis tells Local 4 she's not at all satisfied with that price drop just yet.
$3 at the most. $3. It don't have to be $3 even, but at least in the threes, somewhere in the threes.
No, I don't believe that. I believe they'll go back up.
Don't get too comfortable and don't expect, any fall back towards that $3 a gallon or $2.75 a gallon that we had a few years ago. That's not really in the cards anytime soon.
Now, one of the things that Cunningham says is that all those canceled airline flights is actually helping supply because they're not using as much jet fuel. But he says, look, we here in the Midwest need to be watching out for those hurricanes during hurricane season, because if we get a big hurricane coming into the Gulf and stopping the refinery capacity, that's going to cost us, and we're going to see prices jump up. So he says you should hope for no hurricanes this season. Reporting live in Farmington Hills, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Always so much to be concerned about. All right, thank you, Rod. We appreciate it.
General Motors announcing it'll keep its headquarters in downtown Detroit. Take a look at the Renaissance Center from our Skycam across the river in Windsor. CEO Mary Barra tells the Associated Press the main office will remain in the RenCen, but she can't predict what will happen in 10 or 15 years. Barra also says the company is exploring riverfront development opportunities with the city.